Let's do this.
Hey, I'm Stephanie Webb, and we are here in downtown Grand Rapids. And back in 2011, this downtown area was the scene for a big budget action film called Setup. It starred Bruce Willis, Ryan Phillippe, and 50 Cent. You may be wondering, why did they choose downtown Grand Rapids? Why did they choose this particular spot? Well, it all comes down to the job of a location scout. In the case of the new movie, Into the Storm, it starts with Bill Langlois, who got his start in film work right here in West Michigan.
Western Michigan University, 1976, acting in plays. You get cast as the lead, and what do? Where does everybody go? You got to go to Hollywood, right? Yes. And then you get that big, that parade float head, and you want to go out there and go do that whole thing with the rest of the stars.
I thought they were extinct.
That's not a dinosaur.
Komodo dragon, most dangerous animal on the planet.
Komodos have a very simple hunting philosophy.
From there, Langlois headed to Hollywood, eventually working his way up the ladder, doing some acting and plenty of production work.
One thing leads to another. Well, these are all the really small budget, the B movies. I did a lot of sci-fi movies, like Curse of the Komodo and Gargoyles, Wings of Darkness, If I was still around, I'd be in things like Sharknado. That's the kind of stuff, the Roger Corman things, Dino Croc and Super Gator,
Now, all of that led into the location department of movies, being a location scout. First, you start with the area you'd like to shoot in. Then from there, the tricky part, trying to find the perfect location to shoot each scene in a film.
You get a camera, you go to work, but then you got to learn all the ins and outs of all the local bureaucracies, and you have to be a street person, because we spent a lot of time dealing and interfacing with homeowners and businesses and police officers and fire safety officers, and happy homeowners and angry ones.
For Into the Storm, he was tasked with a specific location feel for this film.
Background! 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 And action! Action! Action!
Well, that was interesting. You had to make Michigan look like Oklahoma. I think they did a pretty good job on it. I mean, I've seen parts of Oklahoma, but we were basically out in Macomb County for that.
And it is a job that is full of red tape, getting clearances from city officials, police and fire permits, and permission to shut down roads.
In places like Los Angeles, it's much more difficult. Michigan is a little more accommodating and film friendly.
Oh, and then there's all the insurance for a location, especially for this big budget storm movie.
Get down! Face the wall! Cover your head! Stay down! Take cover!
Because of that particular picture, we had large loss and damage as it was with the structures that we filmed in. We had a lot of water we were spraying around. We had a lot of rubble we threw around, just truckload after truckload.
And in some cases, you, the homeowner, can register in a production list, meaning your house is available for a film shoot. And sometimes, if you're really lucky, like in the case of one Detroit homeowner, you can make out pretty well.
So she did pretty well. She got $3,500 a day, and she was in 7 episodes. So there were some prep days. They paid her half that $1,750, and then they paid her for some strike days. I think that lady came in with about $29,000 in 2 months.